Hello. Hi. Wow, we're here. Okay. All right. Here's the deal. Here is what we're doing. We are right now going to do something amazing. Who here has got, raise your hand if you've already done a GISH note and you're ready to post. Excellent. Start posting now. Make sure you use hashtag GISH posts, notes. Geez, GISH notes. GISHNOTS. That is the key. So you're going to post now your note of kindness on Instagram. Each individual post represents one. Multiple notes in one post represent one. So each post please. Thank you. How's everybody doing? We all surviving? We're all alive? Let's get it started. Let's do it. Welcome to the closing ceremonies. This is sort of a pre-show. We've got a lot of ground to cover. So I just want to focus for the next 30 minutes on getting these notes done. So make sure that you have an Instagram that is public. Create a note of kindness. Use hashtag GISH note. Okay. We're going to load some people in. Let's lower all the hands there, moderators. All right. Interesting. Good. Okay. So here's what I want to do. If you want to work on your note right now, let's do that. But everybody else, as soon as you finish your note, we have to post between now and about 57 minutes from now. So it's from 4 p.m. Pacific to 5 p.m. This closing ceremony will last until around 5:30 p.m. So we're going to do 30 minutes working on notes. We're going to do 30 minutes of dancing, silent discoing, and then Misha will join us at 5 p.m. I want us all to, okay, somebody says they can't hear me. Is that true? Is that accurate? Yeah, let's make sure we post the link in there. Okay, you can, okay, great. I'm also, I don't know if I can see everybody here going on. So let's do this. Raise your hand if you want to work on your note right now. Cool. Raise your hand. And mods, let's bring in people maybe 5 at a time, just so it's not too impersonal. Does that work? Cool. Excellent. You know what? Hold on. I see the issue now. This is the issue. Boom, done. Okay. We're going to work on our notes now. All right. I've started mine. Don't copy mine. Mine is very special to me. I'm making a beeline and it's saying believe in per self because I'm just a gift to humanity. So we're going to bring in some people. Hi, Cassandra. I think you're muted. Oh, wow. I think it's going back and forth. There's a little, something's going on. All right. So that's perfect. Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. So do you have the materials to work on your note? Perfect. Okay. So let's work on our note. What are you going to be putting on your note? I'm going to work on mine too.
Well, one of my teammates is local and she's one of my besties, and she just mentioned to me about an hour ago while I was trying to get a picture and having some trouble and maybe not going about it the best way. She said, okay, you know what? I'm always going to be on your team. You might also want to try doing it this way. And I said, you know what? You might be right. And thank you. So this is for her.
That's perfect. All right, great. And what are you using? Pastels or are you using crayons?
These are markers.
Markers, got it. Okay, good. So for those of you who don't know, later in the list, there is also something, if you're using crayons like I am, you can donate those crayons to early education teachers. And there are organizations that do it. And there are ways to do it that are COVID safe. There have been several studies actually about material objects and COVID, et cetera. Hi, hello, hi. Hi. Okay, so Hi, sorry. Masha? Yes. Hi.
Hi, you actually caught me while I'm still making the bread circus.
Okay,
So-
all right. Are you posting though to Instagram between now and 5?
Yes, absolutely. Look, I grabbed the paper, I grabbed
Okay.
golden paint, and I'm going to disrupt my bread making for a moment.
Good. Hey, Masha, I have a question for you. Sorry, we're going to hijack this for a second. Can you tell people in 2 sentences what's happening in Belarus right now and get the word out to everybody watching? 2 sentences.
Okay, 2 sentences. Belarusians are struggling to fight an authoritarian dictatorship, and I really want everybody to know about this. So if you can just go on Instagram and follow Voices from Belarus, that's Voices from Belarus, you'll know everything in English, everything that's happening there, and ways to support Belarusians. I'm from Belarus. Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Charlie.
Excellent. Please go investigate that for yourselves. Find out what's happening over there. There's documentation of what's going on. Thank you. All right, back to this. Okay, let's see. Paige. Hi, Paige.
Hi.
What do you got going on here? What kind of note are we making?
Everyone in my team is extremely supportive. We have a few new GISH members, and anytime any of us has a problem going on, we're all super duper supportive. One of my team members, her dad is going through a lot, so I'm going to do a little bit of motivation towards her and her family.
Fantastic. Excellent. Good. So your kindness note, like Paige is talking about, it can be about anything you want. It's just a note of kindness, and it is, hold on, you're using hashtag GISH notes. That is how we are going to track it. It's hashtag GISH notes. Make sure you're also tagging Crayon Collection. We're putting something in here, Beeline, that just went only to hosts and panelists. If you can put that to everyone, hashtag GISH notes. Here, I'm gonna make an amazing illegible rendering right now so that no one can read it. It looks not like this, but it looks better than this. It's hashtag GISH notes. As I said in an earlier panel, I had a teacher tell me I had the handwriting of a serial killer. I don't know what her problem is. I haven't murdered anybody for a long time. So, Paige, okay, so you've got yours going. Amanda, what are you making today? You are muted. This is why I need to learn to read lips and learn ASL.
Hi.
Hi.
I just unmuted it.
Excellent.
I think I'm going to make something like that says you should love yourself or be supportive of yourself and do like a heart. I got my red marker and got some markers and some paper.
This is perfect. I love this. This is awesome. Good. Okay. So again, which item, sorry, mods, which item is it that we are also donating materials? Is it 204? 204. Go check that on the list as well. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Joanna, I like your bow tie.
Thank you. Dressed for the occasion.
Snazzy. Wait, is everybody here going to dance? I just want to confirm this.
I'll dance.
From home? Okay, good. There will be dancing in approximately 21 minutes. So we have to get these notes going. What are you making, Joanna?
I am making one for everyone who ever doubts themselves.
Oh, perfect. Thank you for existing. What a great affirmation that is. Just thank you for being here, which is so beautiful. Thank you. I feel like I'm going to take that one and apply it to me, not because I'm like a self-centered person, but just because like that feels good. So thanks for that. And again, these notes can be whatever you want. All right. So there are already 2,900 posts on Instagram right now. Keep going. Like we need individual posts. Tell everybody you know we are going to break this. Wait, that means we're over 500 already. We already beat 500.
You gotta stop doubting us, Gishers.
I never doubt you, Joanna. Listen, it's not that I doubt you. It's that I am consistently overwhelmed by you.
Underestimating, maybe?
Not underestimating. I go, listen, this could be the moment when Gishers say I need to take a break, and that is okay. I've been talking to people about this for a week. If you need to take a break, it's okay. You have to take a break and take care of yourself. Put on your oxygen mask. For sure. Like we all do. People who work at GISH do. It's okay to do that. So that means there's been a post every second. I know you are going through a really hard times right now. Please hang on and keep being awesome. Thank you, Paige. Paige, it's so awesome. Post it on
The thing
Instagram
is,
right this second.
Joanna is on my team and she knows what I'm talking about.
It's my dad.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love, you know, you guys support each other. You folks are so good at that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Do you realize what you've done? Do you realize the effect you've had on the planet? I'm about to, okay, so let's talk for a real quick second here. What you've done this week. Keep posting. If you're here and you're making stuff, please keep posting. And mods, let's bring in new people. Thank you, Masha, Amanda, Joanna, Paige. Thank you, Cassandra. Please, let's bring some more people in. And I just want to, yes, Masha, what's up?
I just wanted to ask if you can do it in a different language.
Of course you can. Of course you can. This is International Scavenger Hunt. Please do, by all means.
Okay.
Representation is important. Thank you. So let's see, okay. And if you want to go around and comment on other people's posts, by all means do that. But I just got to tell you right now, because we're over the 500, allegedly, we haven't done our own independent verification of this, but if it's true that we've already broken 500, then that means that we are going to be donating $5,000 to our Change a Life, which I just want to give you a little update here. We're going to verify it, obviously, but that means if we add our 5,000 into what is already there in the tally for Change a Life Kabul, that brings us to $204,844.
I'm going live.
You crushed it. Thank you so much. Ken, what are you doing, Ken?
Writing down something. I drew a square. I started off with that, and then I figured I'd say it's okay to be a square, and that maybe we join together as squares, we can become a cube.
Oh, that's like a meta level meaning to it, because we're dimensional people. We have many sides to us, and it's 100% true of this community too. That's fantastic. I love the idea too of claiming that you're a square. Like, it's okay to be not the round peg that everybody else is. You can be a square and that's okay too. You could be a round peg and that's okay too. I love that. So cool. Thank you for being here, Ken. And you're going to make yours now and then post it by 5, right? Thank you. Okay, good. All right, next. Okay, so I think it's Renee, but Renee's? Hi.
Renee's right, yeah.
Okay, there's interesting symbols happening in your name for me, so I just wanted to make sure.
It's supposed to be RENE and then an accent mark.
Got it. Zoom is not having it today. Yeah.
Nope. It's just angry at life.
You're just too much and too good for this world of Zoom.
That is right.
Facts. What are you making, Renee?
I am making a thank you note to a very dear friend who has been extremely supportive of a lot of stuff that's been going on in my life. Ooh, I got a little worried already.
There it is.
So it's just a thank you for all of her love and support that she's shown me, and just for being a true friend.
That is badass. I love it.
Yeah. Well, she is, so she deserves it.
Well, so are you for loving hard back. That's awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, good. So you're going to post that on Instagram. We're going to keep the kindness flooding out over Instagram, which Instagram sorely needs a little loving up on.
It does indeed.
The comment sections are a little salty out there.
It can get a little harsh in the world.
A little bit. So we got to soften those edges sometimes and say, hey, it's okay. A little vulnerability, a little kindness. This is so awesome. Oh, beauty. And also for those just joining us, I'm not Misha Collins, obviously. Misha will be joining us shortly. In no way am I Misha Collins. Misha will be joining at approximately 5 o'clock. Right now we're doing Notes of Kindness, and then we're going to be doing a silent disco for 30 minutes, because if you need to dance it out, you've had a rough week, you've put in the effort and time, something didn't go right, you're celebrating something. We're going to have DJ Smooth Fingers, who's an amazing DJ, come in. She's going to join us. Matthew.
Hi, how you doing, Charlie?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Tough morning, took my mental break, and then got back into things. So
perfect. I'm glad you took a break. So what are you making?
I've already made it. It's taped to my wall. I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Yeah, please, please. All right, look at that.
I was introduced to this quote from a wonderful show called Ted Lasso.
I love Ted Lasso.
It says, "Be curious, not judgmental." And so that's what
Beautiful.
mine says, and it is in crayon. Attributed the quote to Walt Whitman, of course.
Perfect.
And it's just something that's really been affecting my life lately. I started off with GISH a few years back when I proposed to my now ex-wife. And so now seeing those memories come up while I'm doing GISH, I just have to continue to be curious about what's going on and not be judgmental anymore. And so I'm loving the community and loving everything you're doing.
Well, I'm loving what you're talking about, because that's like to be curious and still investigating the world. I mean, we've been talking about exploring all week, right? Exploring places and culture and trying to explore ourselves in the process. And it's hard to stay in that mode when you're faced with, hardship or, emotions and a lot of stuff going on. So that's kudos to you.
And thank you so much, Charlie, for everything y'all doing, because I'm just saying that everything that GISH stands for is everything that I've always believed in. Wow. Spreading silliness, spreading kindness, and passing around just what we can do to create is amazing.
Well, I'm but a cat wrangler messenger on behalf of a chaotic human. So I thank Misha for that as well. And I thank all the people that work here behind the scenes. But most of all, we couldn't do this without all of y'all. You are the blood and breath that powers this big engine of doing good. Without you, this isn't possible. Okay, so does anyone have an update on how many posts have gone up? I can't even tell. My tracker is breaking at the moment because there's too many people posting.
4,000.
Oh my gosh. Okay, do you want to know what the record attempt was that a certain organization that shall remain nameless we had to break? Does anyone want to? Hi Thomas, and hi not Thomas. Hello. I'm sorry,
Judy.
Hi Judy. So so last year, Crayon Collection, which is a really cool organization, highly recommend looking into them. They are helping to bring these like used crayons, and these sort of, restaurants give them out like their water, like it's just, they're everywhere. And then they end up in landfills. So they're trying to reclaim those and bring those into schools. Anyway, they paid a sizable chunk of money to have an adjudicator look at the record for this specific record. They put it out to the community, and they, on a technicality, did not break it. The record to set the record is only 500 notes. So I think we did that, is what I'm saying. So keep going. Yeah, exactly. Good job, guys. All right, Kieran. Is that you, Kieran?
Hello.
Hi. What you doing over there?
So I, of a person with like queer background, I did kind of a message to other LGBT people and it says, in a world that tries to tell you who you have to be, never stop being true to yourself. You matter.
Beautiful. I think you.
You are enough. Believe in yourself, and thank you. You needs a.
And I love the colors in there.
Yeah.
We got to get all the colors represented. Beautiful. Thank you. Shayla, what's happening?
I had no clue what I wanted to write for a while, and then I started thinking when this started, when I should have been posting it. And I chose to write to my chosen mother, who I think is in a different room right now, on the Zoom for her team. But since I was in middle school, she has supported me in so many ways. And recently this year, I had nowhere to go, and I really needed a ton of support, and she gave me everything that I needed and more. and I couldn't be more grateful for her. And so I'm writing this one for her.
That's beautiful. I mean, we come into the world with a family. They may or may not be a good fit, or depending on the phase in our life, they may not be, understanding of what we're going through, or they may not have the context to help us. So that's why we got to reach out to other people that we trust and claim them as our family. This family of GISH has been tremendously profound for all of us that work on it, and hopefully for all of you. So Shayla, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you're writing a note and acknowledging someone else. It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Well, what else is going on here? Hi, Katie.
Hi.
How's it going?
Hi, not bad. Yourself?
I'm okay. It's only 4:00 where I am, so I'm assuming it's really early where you are as well.
It is midnight, 20 past 12.
20 past 12. So it's your prime time hours is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Have you been sleeping much during GISH?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda.
a little bit. All right. How was the hunt for you?
It's I don't know. It's been good.
Okay. Maybe process it later and see how it
Yeah.
all turns out. Yeah.
Process it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you writing for your note?
It is done. It is done. It is done.
Oh,
I don't know if you
okay.
can read it.
Oh,
But
I
it
can definitely
says-
not read that. Yeah.
You're as clever as Odin, as strong as Thor, as beautiful as Freya, funny as Loki. You are awesome.
Beautiful. I love the mythology. You're like calling in mythology to talk about how amazing people are. I love that.
Yeah.
Did you post it?
Not yet. We're just going to take a picture of it and then throw it on.
Good. And if anyone here has already posted, go check out the hashtag and go see what other people are posting, because I'm sure there's a wealth. I'm already hearing there's some amazing creations and creativity happening. And remember, all of your creativity is valid. There is no wrong way to do this. Just kindness, handwritten note, post it to Instagram, use hashtag GISH notes. And I'm sorry, how many 4,500 notes now? That's fine. We're just going to crush this social platform with kindness. Good. Hi, Theo.
Hi there.
How are you?
Good. I'm really freaking awesome. I'm trying not to swear.
This is a kid's show, please.
Yes. Very, very awesome.
Freaking amazing. Yes. So have you already created your note?
I did create a note. I just finished it.
Ooh.
It says, "You are a luminous being, shine bright." And I think we forget how special and unique we are. We get told things by other people. So, and someone said that to me, and it really just made me realize that even if I don't feel like I'm shining very bright, don't let anyone else dim your flame. And I just want to say thank you for GISH, because it's really, really helped me get through this pandemic. And I'm waiting on some medical news, and had some negative experiences with my biological family recently. And just doing this, and I have a team that, hey, Gallywags, that's from all over the world, Singapore, Australia, Europe, and just who I don't know any of them in person, and just having them and having this for this week has just really just made my little heart just get, 7 times bigger. So
that's beautiful.
I really appreciate y'all. And Misha's awesome, but really for me, it's all the people here that are doing stuff that has really made this for me. Every single person in the bunker, and every person that's had a hard time, and every person that's reached out, and every person that's helped someone. And I think you're all freaking brilliant.
Isn't it great too to remove shame out of the equation, to just care for people and care about people and learn new things and try stuff, just unconditionally. That's the thing. if everybody adopted that kind of attitude, at least for a week, the
Or
kind of
every day. Every day.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to push anybody
You can
into
get your book
anything
for
here.
10 minutes and then be happy for 10 minutes. You can go back and forth.
That's
It's
right.
totally valid.
I do that with my kids. I'm like, can you eat a bite of this and then a bite of that? Like, let's say, like, we can even that out if we have to. The other thing too is like, if we're not feeling bright and shiny, sometimes acknowledging that then helps other people acknowledge it for themselves so that they can return to who they are and not be afraid of that. So that's another big thing about this community that I'm really appreciative of. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you and like showing up, thank you for.
Heck yeah.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right. Thomas and Judy, I think we have to have a little chat here. What's going on here?
Tom just finished his note just now.
I just finished my note. I got way too serious with it.
Okay. No, you can take something
can I just knock off
seriously.
my-
Just
knock
don't let
off
the
my
bow tie
tie.
fall off. What? Okay.
I don't
You can
even-
you can take something seriously without being serious about it. That's a big thing with GISH.
Well, that's
right?
my
You can-
life.
Okay. Well, then you're in good company.
These
I think,
kind
here.
of things. These kind of things I take too seriously.
Do you want to show us or tell us about your note?
It's done. I'm just posting it.
Okay. Do you want to show us
Well,
though?
I thought I had to write a note to a specific person.
Okay.
But there was too many people.
Take a long
So
time.
how do you choose? So then I realized that I could just say thank you to all my friends and I love you all. That includes all of you guys. And is that backwards?
No, not for me. I can read it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I love it. That's beautiful. And Judy, what about you? What do you got? Did you do one too?
I did. I
Okay.
wrote it to my good friend Kristen, who due to work from home, we haven't seen each other since March of 2020. And I
Oh,
miss
goodness.
her daily nuggets of wisdom and kindness. So that is
So sweet.
Yes.
What a, you too.
And just a brief shout out to Berto and Kristen, interpreters. Awesome. You guys are doing so great. Awesome.
Yeah,
Love you.
Tanisa, Berto, Kristen, thank you so much. And NCI, our captioning service.
Yes. Awesome.
Very good.
Love you.
Yay.
Hey. They've been an amazing addition. I'm just gonna toot their horn for a second because that's how horns work. There have been an amazing addition to the GISH family here in being more accessible, but also just why wouldn't people want to have more people able to participate in something where we're trying to be kind? It's unkind to not think of others. And that doesn't mean we're going to be perfect or we're going to know it off the bat. We have to learn, and I want to also say thank you to Queer ASL. I had the opportunity to take a class from them. And they were our GISH Fest, one of our GISH Fest Genius Mentor classes. And they changed the way I see the world. So I want to say thank you to them. Nat, you're diligently doing something over there. I think you're writing a caption on Instagram. That's the face that I'm getting right now.
Yeah, well, I just finished this.
Excellent.
It's about a good friend of mine, Ethan, who basically pulled me through all the shit in my life.
Yeah.
I've made it with beetles.
Oh,
I had to
cool.
cut them, which hurt my hand, but that's okay. I'm gonna post this real soon.
Excellent. Post it. You have 30 minutes left. Also,
Yeah, I
Nat,
gotta hurry.
where are you, Nat?
I'm in the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Yeah.
It's what time is it there right now? 1:30
1:30 a.m.
on a Saturday night, and you're here with us. That's beautiful. Well, we're gonna start dancing soon. I hope you all are gonna start dancing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, get on that. Let's see. Thank you for that. I also nice choice on materials. I like it when people go, I'm going to do something that I want to do with my art. That's always good.
Yeah, I thought I was going in mistake first because I thought you had to do it with crayons, but that was a misunderstanding. So,
well, I'm glad it worked out. Thank you, Nat, for being here. Thank you for posting that. When you do, don't forget to do it. You still have 30 minutes.
Yes.
Let's see. So, all right. So it is 4:30 right now. It sounds like we've hit 5,000 notes of kindness. Hashtag GISH notes. Hashtag GISH notes. Yes. Y'all are fantastic. I can't wait for Misha to get here, first of all, and revel with you in some of your creations. We're going to be doing a show and tell. at 5 o'clock. And we are going to, so get your items ready. If you are dance ready, also, we're going to ask people to raise their hands if they want to come and dance with us, because we did a little test with GISH Fest. GISH Fest was like a music festival style with one Zoom that was open the whole time, which was a lot, which was intense. But we did a silent disco, and that's when it dawned on us that people like to dance in this community so much. So we figured we'd do 30 minutes of dancing. So y'all will get a chance to do that. If you need coffee at 2:30 in the morning, please do. So we're gonna have a mini silent disco. Just making sure, please go post your notes. Go post your notes. We can maybe put the link again for the instructions in case you need it. And there are a couple of new items that were posted earlier on the list, just a couple. They were posted like a couple hours ago. Make sure you're up on the list for that. And what else can I tell you? Oh, I don't know. Let's just talk about our change of life again, shall we? Change of life. I am checking on now. $205,000, including our $5,000 match. $205,839. Guys, it's been a long week. It's been an intensely beautiful week. And I also want to give a little shout out to our kindness map. Chris on our team had this idea with Misha to go around the world in kindness. And I think you filled up almost every territory possible at this point. I'm just looking at the map now. There's roughly 2,000 pins, which means 2,000 acts of kindness around the world that are there only because you did that. So thank you for spreading kindness. I'm just going to check getting our DJ stuff in here. Okay. Make sure you're uploading your submissions tonight. We close at 10:59 p.m. Make sure you get your stuff in as early as possible. Don't judge your work. You can decide on what you want, but don't judge it. Put it out there, upload it, get it out there. Hello, DJ Smooth Fingers. You are muted at the moment, but it's time. I can feel it. It's time to party. Is everybody ready to dance? All right. There she is. Hi.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. How you doing?
We're doing great over here in Seattle.
All right. All right. So listen, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all are going to dance. Raise your hand. Let's lower all the hands, mods. Raise your hand if you want to be pulled in to dance with DJ Smooth Fingers. All right. Post your notes. Dance your butt off. We're going to be closing this out in about 30 minutes with Misha Collins. See y'all soon. Have fun.
What's up, party people? It's your girl, DJ Smooth Fingers. We're going to be rocking together for the next 30 minutes. So I want to see you guys all shaking it wherever you guys are.
I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining slowly light. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. You can fly away with me tonight. So you can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. I'm levitating, the Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride.
You're in the mix with DJ Smooth Fingers.
What's up, Mario fans?
Je me vois, je vois mon carré, mais
Check it out. Let me see that. Let me see them.
Where all my supernatural fans at? All right, thanks everybody. You guys dance great.
Yeah. Thank you, DJ Smooth Fingers. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, listen, y'all, go follow DJ Smooth Fingers, okay? She came out here and had a little bit of fun with us. Okay, I'm gonna pull up her stuff here real quick. Hey, mods, can you put up her social real quick? I just want to give her a little shout out here. Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna clear everybody out. Did you post your stuff? Did you all post your notes? And by the way, I highly recommend going and checking out. Oh, hey, there we go. All right, yourperfectdj.com, DJ Smooth Fingers on both Instagram and Facebook. Please go check her out. Yeah. Thank you so much, DJ. Thank you so much. All right, so you posted your notes. Yes, good. Actually, I have some of your notes here if you all want to see them. We just grabbed a couple while we were looking around the hashtag. Make sure you are definitely checking those out, okay? Oh my gosh, wow. All right, so closing ceremonies. We're moving through this. It's happening fast. All right, yeah, take a break. Make sure you're hydrated. Ananda, yeah. Carly, make sure you guys are all hydrating, okay? Because dancing can be a little bit of a physical exercise. Great. All right. I'm going to show off some of what y'all have done here. Pardon the last minute here, but I wanted to show you some of your creations here real quick. So let me pull these up here. Your kindness notes are beautiful, by the way. It's just so cool to see. All right, let me pull these up here for you real quick. Make sure we are spotlighting our interpreter here. There we go. All right. All right, I'm going to take this off. Boom. The world deserves and needs all of us, and you deserve to be here. You matter. Woo. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So good. All right, let's go on some others here. Under one sky, we share the moon. Beautiful. Be the reason someone smiles. So nice. Okay, we're gonna go through these here real quick. Believe in yourself. Oh, I see. Copying now. Copying me, I see. No, just kidding. Make sure it's hashtag GISH notes. GISH notes. Notes. Yeah. Also, love the dancing. You all are a really special group of people for getting in here. You are so deserving of love. You are enough. Be kind to yourself and then let your kindness fill the world. It takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. E.E. Cummings, beautiful. The smile translates kindness in every language. Friends, please remember, never lose hope. Storms make people stronger and never last forever. So great. Your strength. Rawr. Okay, cutest dragon we've ever seen? Very possibly. So proud of you. These are heartening. If you need, here, let me pull you back up here. I see we've got people who are trying to join the dance party portion of the show still. So good. All right. So we've got roughly, what is it? 6 hours. I'm not doing the math so well right now. 6 hours before the end of the hunt. So we got to, I mean, keep going, keep on it. Make sure if you're looking for donations to your fundraiser, go ahead and check out the GISH bunker. The GISH bunker has lots and lots of stuff to help you find your way. I know it's been already a week of this. Hopefully, if you have any questions, go check it out. This fundraiser for the children's ward here in Kabul, in Afghanistan, in Kabul, we're going to leave that open until the end of the week. We're not going to make a big thing out of it. You've worked really hard, and we want you to celebrate what you've done this past week. So thank you to everybody who participated. Just checking out the kindness map again, seeing it's going up. I see over 2,000 pins now. Maybe we should go on the kindness map. Should we do that? Let's do it. I have the technology. May as well. All right, here we go. Let me find it here. There it is. Pull this out. All right, where should we go, everybody? Who wants to fly around the world? Argentina? Argentina it is. Let's fly. You're going. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're trying to fill up each region and territory as much as we can. So look at this. Look at how beautiful. This whole area here, this whole corridor here, I can't wait to go to. I really can't. All right, what do we got here? Yeah. Cordoba, let's see here. Donated $10 to a food bank to help families in need. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. Donated to Global Giving's appeal to provide care for battered girls escaping domestic violence and abuse. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. All right, where should we go next? Who wants to travel? I'm gonna, here, let me just remove my spotlight here. Okay. Oh, and okay, Antarctica. Yeah, you got it. You asked for it. Here we go. What are we planting over here? Donated to help preserve the environment and animals of Western Antarctica through the micronation West Arctica. Nice. By the way, if you haven't been on the GISH map to see all of the GISHers around you, we're talking hundreds of thousands of people. So yeah, so go check that out. All right. I mean, I think we're, Misha, is that you? I can't tell. You're a man about town. I think Misha's connecting to audio, right? You're almost there. We've almost got him in our clutches. Almost there. So Misha's here, everybody. Say hello to Misha. This guy's name is Misha Collins.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Misha.
Hello. I can't hear you all. You seem to have muted yourselves. I forgot. Charlie warned me.
Yeah.
You're coming in live, Misha, and here I was essentially picking my nose just now, totally forgetting that I was live. Mason, you're live. Don't pick your nose. Don't pick your nose. Hello, everyone. Hi, Charlie. How's it going?
It's going pretty damn good. We've already posted over 5,000 GISH notes to Instagram, notes of kindness. And I have a cool update for you. I wanted to deliver on behalf of the GISHers about our change of life. Do you want to hear the message from them?
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay. So in just 3 days after your challenge to them to help children in Afghanistan, you put the call out to GISHers. And in those 3 days, they have managed to raise, along with our $5,000 donation for beating the goal on the GISH notes, $207,000.
That's so amazing. Oh my goodness. That will fund that children's ward for an entire year and then some.
Yep.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, thank you all. More than 1,000 kids who have been injured by war, by gunshot and by improvised explosive devices and landmines in Afghanistan, which is one of the hardest hit places in the world, and a place where now 30% of the war-related injuries are being sustained by kids. So thank you. That's really incredible. You guys are amazing.
It's a magical thing. I was thinking maybe we should do a little show and tell. Maybe people have some things that they want to show off that they accomplished this hunt. What do you think?
I would love to see things that people want to show, and so would Mason. She said, "What am I going to do while you're on this boring Zoom?" And now we have a solution to the problem.
That's right. First, I wanted to pick out some selections from us while you all get your stuff ready. We've got a ton of stuff that we've got a little sampling.
That's great. A curated sampling. That sounds incredibly.
It's like a poo-poo platter.
Sophisticated. It's basically like museum work, but on a Zoom call. Those of you who are going to show us stuff, if you want to raise your hand to show something that you have on hand, that would be great. But one thing, we've done a few show and tells in the past, and sometimes people are like, I want to show something, and then we get in and start talking to them, and they're like, hold on, it's in the living room. Wait, Martha, where's the thing I made out of macaroni and Skittles? So maybe actually have it at the ready if you're going to raise your hand, okay? And I can't wait to see what you have, and neither can Mason. And Charlie, I can't wait to see what you have.
I have so many. I have a lot of stuff. I forgot my stuff. Okay, we're going to go and pull up some things here. Ready? So yep. we grabbed some stuff here. We hope. All right. So we've got the topiary animal beard. This is team 2 chicken dinners. Well done to team 2 chicken dinners. Looking
fabulous work. That is excellent beard topiary work. Some of the finest probably the world has ever seen.
Yep,
that's pretty amazing. Who knew that Skittles would be such an incredible watercolor medium? I mean, and isn't it weird that they don't advertise that on the bag? Like you'd think this would boost sales by easily 50% if people knew that there was this dual function.
I think they're a little jealous of us now. I'm not gonna lie. They do tweet us quite a bit.
Yeah, they do. It's a little clingy.
Whoa, that's bread and circuses.
What is that made out of?
This is bread and circus, Mason. It's a circus. Well, you didn't grow up as a hippie. Yeah.
I really want you to try to explain that to her right now. Okay.
Greatest International is we don't have time to get into the cultural references that this is dealing with, but we do have time to get into this. This is Mason, if you're, I don't know if you're aware, but Barbie is often depicted in various different environments. Like there's Barbie the nurse, or Barbie the fashion model, or Barbie the I don't even know all of the various different iterations of Barbie that are available from Mattel at Toys R Us. But we created the GISH community created new versions of Barbie, including Barbie the Mortician. And
right.
Mason, this is not appropriate.
That's not. Yeah, we'll move on from that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I mean, quarantine. You got to do your underwater hair treatment here.
That actually, look, the one thing I didn't think about until after we finished the list was the clogged pool drains that this item would create. So I apologize to all of you who clean your own pools.
Yep.
This is
waffle.
Waffle. Made out of waffle. It's a waffle strip club.
How do they make the
We picked some really good ones.
This is this is my dear friend Dave Lavery's item. This is the item was to polish a coconut, and they remarkably do end up looking like bowling balls, and they look quite polished. But I really like that that product placement that's happening here.
Yep, gift sheet. Yes, the coat of arms. That isn't a coat of arms; it's a coat of arms.
That's fantastic. You know what's interesting? It was a participant who wrote in who submitted this item, right? I can't remember their name, but I remember reading it and not quite understanding it until I'm actually seeing the item submissions, and it's quite fantastic.
Quite good. This is our town item. Jen Padalecki came up with town, just stands for take only what we need. And this is half of your face as planet Earth and half as a human, so that we can start looking to help both the planet and people at the same time. So it's a stunning image.
That's actually a lovely photo. Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. Ultimate sun protection hat right there.
Fantastic.
Yep. We're going to be bringing some people in now too. Oh, we've got your softie over here.
What's that made out of?
That's gummy Skittles, and that's Jensen. You remember Jensen?
We've got that. We've got Find the Treat, a little carnival for pets. Ooh, Snackaderm.
That's fantastic.
Get your haircut at a pet grooming place.
That's so great.
So good. That one came from one of our panelists, John, who, pretty cool. Who do we got here? Who's ready to share some stuff? Raise your hand
if you want to share. Nobody wants to share, huh? All right. All right. It sounds like maybe TJ wants to share something. Hi, TJ, Terry TJ. What's your name? It's Terry. Terry, you're both muted and frozen, which is not a winning combination.
Nope.
Yep. All right. How about Emily? Hi, Emily.
This is actually one of my submissions. I'm going to just show them on video.
Okay.
This is Halo, and that's Alice. And recently I actually met Mark Shepard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now, what is Halo and who?
Alice,
What are they up to right now?
they're just playing.
I see.
And my birthday's actually in a couple of days. I'm going to be turning 32 on the 13th.
Happy birthday. Congratulations on making it this long.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah, I got this little autograph thing going. So far, I've got marks. And I need the rest of you guys.
Yep. Well, good luck with that enterprise. It was very nice to meet your animals. And happy birthday. I hope you had a fun week here.
All right, we got some more people, a few more people have raised their hands, I see. We're just bringing those in. Looks like we're bringing them in now. Allegedly. There she is. Hi, Mandy.
Hello.
Hi, Tracy. Wait, Mandy. Hi, Mandy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Where are you on the planet? I'm assuming you're on the planet Earth. Where are you?
I am currently, yes.
Well, what part of the planet? And if it's a secret, you don't have to tell us.
It's not a secret. Everyone can know. I am in Cedar Park, Texas. It's just north of Austin.
Oh, nice. And how was your week with GISH?
It's been amazing. I have a fantastic team. We've been collaborating on everything and just cheering each other on. And it's been amazing. It's been great.
Oh, that's so good to hear. How have you done this before?
Yes, this is my 5th year.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Have you been with the same team for much of that time?
No, last year was my first year with Team Hashtag. So we got runner-up last year.
Great branding there. Nice work.
Yeah, I tried, you know.
Yeah, I know your team. Yes, congratulations. Yes.
Thank you. We're hoping to win it this year.
Oh, well, I hope you win as well. And that's not to disparage the rest of you. I just particularly hope you win. Do you have something to share with us?
I do. So this is my personal compass. I don't know if y'all can see it or if it's backwards, but this was a Simone Biles item where it was your true north is the thing that's most important to you and what really centers you. And that's my daughters. They are everything to me and they keep me sane. They drive me insane, but they keep me sane.
I have to say, Mason, cover your ears, okay? I have to say, I think my kids, I have discovered in the last year and a half, are such an incredible source of emotional support to me. And I never thought of them that way before. I'm trying not to use them as an emotional crutch, but it is amazing how nice it is to spend time with them, and it is so important. So
yes.
I'm just saying that to say that I know what you mean. I love
I'll be there for you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing that. You can uncover your ears now. Yeah.
Brownie.
Hi, Lada.
Lada, yeah. Hi.
Hi, Lada. How are you?
And Vero here, my sister.
Hi.
Hi.
We're good, yeah.
Tired.
Lada. Now, isn't Lada, wasn't the Lada a Russian sedan?
Car.
A Soviet sedan?
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. I always love hearing about it.
It's okay. We all know it.
No.
Careful.
Oh yeah, sorry. She has a new tattoo, which is your fault.
I'm sorry. Can I see it?
Let's see. Can you?
Wait, what does it say?
It says, ooh, hey, that's not, yeah. It says climb from this side and fear from that side.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's beautiful. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, good. I'm glad that your dominant feeling isn't regret.
It'll come
That's
after
a
I sleep,
measure.
I'm assuming.
How was your week?
Long.
Yes. I actually have a thing that I would like to show that
Okay, I would like to see it.
I don't normally do the artsy items because we have excellent artists on the team, but this year I took one and I cursed myself during the entire thing because I don't know if you can see it, but it's the lipstick portrait. I spent entirely too long kissing this sheet of paper, but it's done and I am actually proud of it. So
How could you not be proud of that? Can I ask you just a technical question? How did you do it? Did you like draw in pencil where you were to kiss or something like that? I mean, did you dab it? Did you cheat at all? Like, I would never be able to actually make it look like that.
I made a stencil, so I cut out, so I like transformed a photo into a stencil and then drew it out and then cut out things. And I spent hours prepping for this, which I'm sure there are easier ways to do it. I just apparently, don't take the easy route. I may have to make things complicated for myself. So I did that, and then I
Can
spent
you hold it
2
up
hours.
one more? Can you hold it up one more time just so I can see the texture?
Okay, you hold
It
it
is
there.
big.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's all lipstick kisses.
Yeah.
How
Yes.
much lipstick did you go through to make that?
So actually less than I expected. It was 1 lip gloss and like half a lipstick maybe,
That's amazing. Wow.
something like that.
Very efficient method of painting then, as it turns out.
Right.
Well, I'm glad to see that you created something so beautiful, that you're still laughing, and that your lips are not bleeding. So these are
Yes,
all
the laugh
measures
is
of
desperation
success.
at this point, but
So nice
6
to meet
hours
you.
to go.
Thank you for sharing.
See you,
6 hours
thanks.
to go. It's almost over. Bye. Hi, Jacob. Paul, I think you're up. Paul.
Oh, hi everyone.
Hi.
I'm here with Beeline, who
Hi,
has his
Beeline.
own video up on TikTok now. So thanks a lot for that.
That's fantastic. Beeline is a very good-looking individual, I have to say. Very, very photogenic, zoomogenic. How
Thank
was
you.
your week?
My week was exhausting, but liberating. It was just so much fun. We had such a good time working with my team. Team Goonies, shout out. Shout out to the Goonies. We feel like we had a lot of fun and we really made a difference, I think, in the world. And the best part is I get to spend tomorrow sleeping and catching up on my rest, knowing that we've done some good and created some cool art.
Well, what else did you create that you were particularly proud of?
Could we share, or can I just maybe show you this
Yeah.
way? Okay, so there's my topiary beard.
Mm-hmm. That's quite fetching.
And there's Beeline making his donation on free kibbles.
That's fantastic.
There is that's Loke B, God of Mischief.
Love it.
Let's see, whoop, going the wrong way. Okay, there's a very, very good friend of mine and a very talented artist did Vax the Vaccine mascot.
That's great. Well, it sounds like you had a very productive week. Congratulations.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing all of that. And I look forward to hearing how your nap goes tomorrow, your 24-hour nap.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know, we used to end GISH on a Sunday, and then we realized that's just mean because it's basically like sending people right back to work with no break. So that's why we try to leave you with a little buffer between GISH and the real world. Who else would like to share something? Maureen, are you available to share? Hi, Maureen. We have to unmute you at some point.
I am happy to share.
Okay.
I don't know if it's mirrored for everybody, but
No, it's perfect.
I completed my GISH personal challenge today, and that was hiking a 14er here in Colorado. So we hiked up, we got up at 3:30 in the morning and hit the trail today. I'm so tired, but so hyped,
my
and
God,
it was
that's
incredible.
amazing. Wait, what elevation did you start hiking from?
So around 12,000, so about 2,000 feet elevation gain.
And what elevation do you live at?
Not quite 8,000. So I'm in Colorado. So I'm used to
So
the
you're
altitude
used to a
somewhat.
little bit high, but to go up another 6,000 feet is pretty significant.
Yeah. The thing that made it really hard is we have tons of smoke from the wildfires. So I feel really bad for all the states burning right now. So that made it extra hard.
Wow, that's amazing. Wow.
But I'm so
Well,
proud. It was a ton of fun.
Congratulations. That's so
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah. Having that challenge kept me going, hiked all through winter and got trained up. It still kicked my butt. So all the training.
How long did it take you to get up and back?
I think altogether around 4.5 hours.
Nice. Wow. Congratulations.
Thank you. And
High
again,
five.
keep those challenges coming. They really keep us motivated. So thank you.
Thank you. That's awesome. Congrats. That's really cool. Good training. Hey, Jacob.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing? This is actually like my 4th time trying to talk to you, so I'm super happy my audio actually works this time.
Oh, okay. Here, let's move on to somebody else here. I'm kidding, Jacob. How was your week?
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a blast. I've got to participate in GISH, and I'm actually getting ready to go back to school. And I even got a new job this week in IT, no less, at my college. So I'm super excited.
Wow, that's an incredibly eventful week.
It's been, thank you.
Yeah. What would you like to share with us?
So I made the Starbucks coffee house here.
Yep.
And try to get it on camera. I made my teeny tiny sign, so I hope it's tiny enough there, but ended up redoing the Starbucks logo as a bird and feathers instead of the mermaid with the arms. And then I made a little Starbucks coffee cup with the same logo on it. So I actually had it originally like that for the photo, but
Oh my God, that's great branding. I love it. I only hope that we end up ultimately getting sued by Starbucks for this item. That item was another item from my friend Dave Lavery, who's the only thing I don't like about him is that he's now, it seems to have become better at writing items than me, which I don't really love. But that's so great. Thanks, Jacob. That's so cool. Congratulations on the impending new job and school and surviving GISH week.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hey, Charlie, how are you? Charlie Dyson.
Hello. It's great to talk to you after a week of hell.
of suffering.
That's been great, honestly.
How has your week been?
Incredible. We've actually had a lot of fun. It turned out that like half our team just didn't participate, so it's just been us two. But
oh, really?
Otherwise, it's been great.
I'm sorry for your the lazy teammates that you got saddled with.
We're calling
maybe it was just that you were just overshadowing them with your creative genius so much that it was actually discouraging for them. Is that probably what happened?
They did help with the puzzles, so I guess that that was
okay. Where are you? Are you in the UK?
We are in the UK. Thanks, whoever. I've been renamed the cooler Charlie. I appreciate that. Yeah, UK, Manchester. So yeah, Manchester Museum had a piece of the moon. It was like a massive process to get to touch it because it was in the archives. And I had to do like loads of running about and emailing people. But I got to touch the piece of the moon. It was a great day.
And they ultimately let you in?
Yeah, so like they let me
Archive?
through all the storage rooms and like high security places, and it was quite fun.
No
I
way.
would
That's
have to
so
film it,
cool.
and they were like, "You can't." So I got a photo, but no video footage.
That's amazing. That's so cool. Well, congratulations on cutting through the bureaucratic tape to achieve that. Pretty great.
One thing we can show you now. The task we started at the beginning of the week, we're going to do, the Barbie one. It was going to be like a film noir detective Barbie. That we kept putting it off because we couldn't do it. And then like, literally an hour ago, we were like, okay, we've got to nail this. It's like 12 a.m. And like, what would be the worst things you could do? And we realized final day of GISH Barbie. And this is what we've worked on. There's a lot of cameos.
Is it too loud? Oh my goodness, no.
That's the best we can show you in terms of angle, but there's a bunch of cameos in there from all the cast with it.
I love that her pants are ripped and she seems to have burn marks on her leg.
She has Misha written on the shoe, so yeah.
That's fantastic. Awesome work.
Thanks.
Excellent miniature detail. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you stuck with it in spite of losing some of the participation of your teammates, and it's really lovely to meet you.
Great to meet you, Jay. Thanks for bringing me on.
Thank you. Hey, how about Jelena?
Yelena, yes.
Jelena, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, and my cat is helping me.
It's good to have the assistance of
Yeah,
furry.
she is a big hindrance. Help, yeah, when doing GISH. I'm from Germany, from Bonn, actually here, right next to the biggest flood
Oh, right.
area.
How is the recovery coming?
Well, in Bonn, so I myself, we didn't have any damage, but it's 20 minutes from here, and it's still very bad because they still don't have electricity, and all the rubbish is piling up, and it's really, really hard. But the help is so great. Everyone goes there and helps and everything.
Oh, well,
So,
that's good to hear.
yeah, it's a twofold thing.
Would you like? Do you have something you would like to share with us?
Yeah, if I am allowed to share my screen, I would like to show my ambigram.
Okay. I don't know how to do that, but maybe you can figure it out. I think you have to click something on your computer. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
so can you see it?
I can see I can see a small icon of it. Can you click on that and make it bigger? And by the way, it's lucky that there weren't other things that cropped up on your screen here that were forgotten. There. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still small, but maybe you can read it to me. What does it say?
I have it on big screen. I don't know why it is. It says world and music. So because the music has always helped me facing the world. So I thought that would balance each other out. And I was very surprised because I'm not an artist that I managed to do this.
Well, it came out beautifully.
Thank you. So can you see it?
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. That's so cool.
Thank
Did
you.
you have a good week?
Yeah, I have an amazing team called Space Ducks, and we are just for fun team, and some of them couldn't do much, but it's just nice working with them, and they did such amazing things. So it's just fun. Yeah. And I'm the team captain.
I'm so glad to hear that.
So, yeah. That's
Well,
great.
good captaining. Thank you for leading them fearlessly to this point, and I hope
Thank
to
you
see
for
you
having
again.
me.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye. Nate, are you still there? Would you like to talk to us?
Of course, always.
How
We
are
chatted.
you?
I'm good. How are you? We chatted during one of the mini hunts
Yes,
not too
you
long
look-
ago.
You look familiar to me. Yes, good to see you.
Yes, Charlie's twin, I think. We decided.
Yeah, that's right.
Long lost.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
How was your week?
Difficult.
How was your week?
I was also at a conference in Florida at the same time, so it was very difficult to be apart
Oh,
from
really?
my team.
Was it what kind of a conference?
It was ACRC, the Association of Child Residential Centers, for people who work in residential treatment for kids with trauma and other mental health issues.
It must be, Florida is also just a tricky place to be at a convention right now with the Delta variant surging there and the like restrictions that have come down from on high there and all that.
Yes, I didn't leave the hotel much. I stayed pretty much just in the conference.
Well, that does sound like an interesting mashup with GISH Week.
Yep.
What would you like to share with us?
Yeah, I'd love to share my screen. The item for ghosts telling about Aaron Mahnke, because he talks about ghosts in his podcast.
Yeah.
Well, I thought I'd take it a step further, and I actually published the podcast shared by our ghost. It's just really short. I'd love to just play it for you.
Okay.
Can hear it, I hope.
Aaron Mahnke's podcast lore does a deep dive on ghosts and the supernatural, causing many to ask, how does he know? Well, I'm here to tell you that Aaron Mahnke himself is a ghost. Broadcasting from Moosehead Tunnel, I'm Ringo Nash, and this is Aaron Mahnke is Dead.
I can't wait to share that with him. That's fantastic.
Well, my wife's sitting here with me. We're big fans of the Lore podcast. So
yeah, so am I, and Aaron. So that's fantastic. Well, thank you for sharing that.
I'd love to ask one more thing. My wife made me ask this. So several years ago, I promised her I'd ask you this. Several years ago, one of the items was to get everybody registered to be the match for bone marrow.
Yeah.
It was our first year as GISH, and we all did it. And then it was a few years later, my wife was diagnosed with AML leukemia, and she was lucky enough to get a bone marrow match. And so she's asking if you would do that item again at some point, or maybe like I'll always be something that we ask, because we were so lucky to get it.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say a couple of things. One, I am so sorry to hear that, and I wish you all the best. I know that you're off to camera right now.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
I am so glad also that you found a match. Have you had your transplant yet, or is that forthcoming?
I did. I actually had chemo and then my transplant before and after GISH in 2018. So I got out in the hospital just in time to be able to do GISH, and then I went back in. But I had it in 2018, and all my hair is back, and so far so good.
Wow. Well, I'm okay. I'm so glad to hear that. And we have had matches that have come from the GISH participants signing up to be bone marrow donors, which has been incredibly gratifying that actually, from this relatively small donor pool has actually come to fruition. And just the GISH team just this year was like, let's do this item about getting people to sign up to be bone marrow donors. And I, evil jerk that I am, was like, oh, we've already done that. We have to do something different. So I now feel like a royal ass, and I'm promising you at this moment that the next hunt we do, we will include something related to having people sign up to be bone marrow donors. It is not something to take lightly, because it is a huge commitment for the donor. It's one of the most challenging things for a donor to donate. But at the same time, it is a huge contribution to the recipient. It's gotten easier. Well, that's great news. Thank you so much for talking to me. Lori, are you still here? We have maybe time for a couple more people.
I am. I'm still here.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I am great. How are you? Hi, Mason. I have 2 new tattoos because of you two, but I can't show them because I'm wearing pants right now and they're on my legs. But
Okay.
I did the blindfolded painting.
Well, that looks amazing. That looks, I can't, if you can do that blindfolded, that's remarkable. Nice work.
Did that, and the thing that I have to show it on my phone because, but the thing I was most proud of was the steampunk rock. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not.
That's pretty awesome. Nice work.
But that
That's
one was
great.
that I tried to do a mohawk. It failed miserably, but it came out with spiky hair. But the costume
Beautiful
took
work.
hours. I made my own jewelry and everything. It took forever. But I had a lot of fun this week. Thank you so much. This, I think, is my 3rd year doing GISH. I survived a traumatic brain injury of 2 brain aneurysms in 2017. So
goodness.
this has been a lot of fun with what I'm able to do. So thank you.
Well, we're so glad that you're here with us participating and can't wait to see what you create next. Thank you.
Thank you.
Pia Porn. Hi. You're muted. We have to unmute you, but then we can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Where are we talking to you?
I'm from Thailand,
Oh,
Bangkok,
lovely.
Thailand. Yeah.
Nice. How was your GISH week?
It's quite difficult because we are still in the lockdown.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you had to find things to do that you could do from inside. Yeah.
And something I have to order online, but it came the last day and I just finished one and I want to show you.
Oh my goodness.
The Pez dispenser. That's
My
amazing.
goodness. That
I just
is
finished it. That's
amazing.
amazing. I just finished it.
Wow.
a year ago.
I am astonished by the artistry there. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
That's truly breathtaking. I'm so glad that I got to see that just now. Thank you.
And also,
So cool.
this is the first time I do the ambigram.
Flip it
Can you
over.
read?
Life. Wait. wait. What does it say? You're gonna have to fill it in. Wait, tell me, what does it say when you flip it over?
It's art, life and art.
Oh, yes. Now that you say it, it's perfectly clear. That's perfect. Yes. Oh,
Because
so
I
great.
was struggle with my life a lot, and art is the way I can.
That is beautiful.
help
I love
you.
it.
Thank
Well,
you.
you are a remarkable artist. That sculpture was truly stunning. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Melissa, are you I think you might be our last Melissa and assistant.
Melissa and Margot. And Margot.
Hi, Margot. Hi. Where are we talking?
Our team has been hazing us the whole time, just so you know, on Discord.
They have, yeah. Where are we finding you?
Lebanon, New Hampshire.
Oh.
As not to be confused with Lebanon, Kansas. Right.
Right. Well, hello.
Hello.
How's life in New Hampshire?
Boring. Very
boring.
Yeah.
But this week has been a bit of a change. So thank you for that and all the terrible, terrible chaos that's come with it.
What did you create this week?
Well, I did an ambigram. I don't know if you can see
Got
it. Tattooed. It says, which way? This way it says camp. And then that, sorry, that way it says obey. I don't know if you can see that.
One says obey, the other way says camp, because I
Yes,
have trouble,
I can see
trouble following orders.
quite clearly. Wait, but so what is the meaning with camp for you?
Camping,
Oh.
just being outdoors and camping is like,
Great.
saves my life.
So
and
great.
the complete antidote to having to obey.
We're going backpacking in a few days, and Mason is expressing a lot of anxiety about it because it's going to be long and hard and exhausting, and I'm going to make the kids carry everything.
Oh, well, see, that's what you have to do. Make them carry everything.
Yeah.
But,
well, so nice to see you. And
nice to see you
thank
too.
you so much for being here. And I'm sorry about your tattoo, but I love it.
I love it too. That's why I got it.
I hope to see you again sometime soon. Bye, you two. Charlie, that's so fun. I love seeing what people make.
It's just great to watch it all kind of collect, isn't it? Like you don't, when you get to the end of this, there's so much that happens. It's hard to all take in. So that's why we got to launch Harsh next week so everybody can bask in all this stuff. It's incredible.
Right on.
We made a little wrap up recap video as we've done in years past. I don't know if we should get to that.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. Well, we'll close out with that real quick. Just a couple order of business here. You have until 10:59 p.m. to upload. No extensions. Servers may crash. Upload now as much as you can. Should make sure your videos are unlisted. Thank you to everyone who donated. Misha, as we talked about at the top of this, over 200,000. There are no words for that. It's unreal what you can do. Nobody understands it looking out from the outside in, having talked to people about it. They just sort of like in awe of what you all do. So, but yeah, go finish up. Anything else, Misha, you want to say to this August body?
No, just proud to call you all friends and collaborators, and I love to see what you create and the impact that you have on the world. And grateful to be in your company, and I hope to see you all again very soon. And that's it. I can't wait to see the video.
Can't wait.
Bye, everyone.
It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's a montage of all the things you did. There was a Twitter on the line. Even Doug Jones joined in. You went around the world just doing kindnesses. That's a lot of countries. Touch a moon rock. Jensen's face with Skittles. An edible but still incredible Hulk. Oh, look at him, he's delicious. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. Why were the puzzles so hard? There was Gishception with Miss Gish herself. Annabeth, she joined in. You went around the world just doing kindnesses. You can suck it, Nazis, beat all of your goals. Raising money for the children. An edible but still incredible Hulk.
Look, I'm sorry, I just wanted to see him again.
It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. I burned myself with the f***ing glue gun again. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. It's the GISH montage. This is the end of the song. The GISH montage.
There he is.
So great.